lots of things can go across the father's mind. You know, one of the things is every time I go up there and walk into that building and take that elevator ride to the 5th floor and hit that little button in the waiting room, you know, to get into the ICU, the faces that I pass, the faces that I see are just, you know, it runs the absolute gamut of human emotion, you know, from the happiest of bringing a newborn home to the sadness of knowing that the person you're there to see isn't gonna come home. I've been there for that, you know. I've seen family members frantically getting to the hospital as quick as they can so they can say goodbye. I've gotten the phone call saying, you know, Mr. Sharp, it'd be nice if you could get there or come here as quick as you can. Your daughter's heart stopped. You know, I thought I was in that shoes, you know. After going home the night before and thinking, you know, she's stable, it's okay to go home. Well, ever since then, we don't go home. You know, we get a hotel room nearby and we just, you know, we're right there in case the phone rings. You know, the whole purpose of this website is just to kind of chronicle the day-to-day life. I mean, call it an online reality show. You know, the problem is not a damn bit of it's going to be staged. Considering, you know, the old saying about any man can be a father, but a real one's a daddy. Well, how about the ones with kids who will never run, jump, scream, cry, holler, or even call you by your name, Daddy? Yeah, that's me. That's my life. This is what you do when you have an ice chewing habit and you sit in a room that is so bloody cold because your daughter has a little bit of a fever or she had a... Look, I'm filming here. What was I saying?
I don't know.
You're not even pointing the camera at me anymore.
Yes, I am.
Oh. Well, anyway, this is what you do when you sit in a really cold hospital room, freezing your butt off after you chew 32 ounces of ice, and you have the nurse as an enabler who enables your horrible bad habit. Okay, have such wonderful eyes up here. And this blanket is so warm. This is what a father's face looks like. 19 trips to the hospital. Now 5 codes. Codes meaning need CPR to stay alive. Are you getting this? I'm like mesmerized by this red light.
How was Sam's day today?
Better than yesterday.
She didn't look like Sumo.
No, she's still big.
She's not big as she was.
She's big enough.
Her eyelids weren't cracking today.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she's got to be what? 35, 40 pounds up. They haven't gotten a recent weight on her.
Yeah.
I mean, do you dose medicine based on weight? Or based on water weight? Or actual tissue weight?
I'm sure that they did a dry check on her. They had to.
Yeah, they did. 24.8.
Kilograms?
Yeah. So whatever that is in pounds.
24.8.
Whatever that is. You're shaking my camera.
Sorry.
I literally thought she was going to die. Her heart had already stopped. This happened in January 2011. Her heart had stopped, got called by the ICU after being told that it's probably okay, y'all to go home. And 20 minutes earlier, she's fine. But apparently in that time, she said she wasn't fine. threw a wrench in everybody's plans. Heart stop, had to be resuscitated. You know, doctor called me, Mr. Sharp, your daughter's heart stopped, you got her back, but it might be a good idea for you to come up here. And I said, are you going to die? Or is she going to die? And he paused. On the other end, I could almost see his face. He said, sir, I just don't know.
One morning, quite early, I was there with the kids. We were all at the house at Fayetteville and everything. We thought it was pretty quiet with Samantha. I hear a phone ring. I'm at one end of the house, Stephen's at the other, and I hear a very loud, Carlene, come here. And next thing I knew, we were loading everybody up, us and their son, and we were on the way to Duke.
He said, you can get up here, it'd be a good idea. I said, I'm on my way. And I said, land speed record.
Stephen explained that he had gotten a call from a doc and said it would be best if we could come. Now, they had and still do have so much trust in Duke Children's that if there's an implication that she might die, she might die. Nobody wanted to mess with that.
Was it reckless? No. Was I scared to death? Yes. But nevertheless, getting gas in the truck, you know, I lost it there at the gas station.
Up the interstate, you know, at the thought that this might actually be the time. Stephen still had the presence of mind, not just to drive the van, but he called elsewhere in the hospital and basically gave permission that Samantha would be an organ donor. Now, just to be able to have the presence of mind to do that among all these other things going on. How we got there safely is beyond me. Tears everywhere on everybody. And because we all thought this was probably it.
Something I've always said to my daughter on special occasions. I always whisper in her ear, like every birthday, every Christmas, you know, every my birthday, every my wife's birthday. I've always told her, I've said that, you know, I thank her for another year. Because I firmly believe she holds all the cards. She decides whether or not she wants to be here or not. You know, if the medical system can't get her back, should she crash, well, she doesn't want to be here anymore, and that's fine. I'll deal with it.